Hi everybody, welcome back to DayZ, and in this video I'm going to show you my DayZ update 1.24 hardcore survival DayZ community server files for CHERNARUS for consoles, so that's PlayStation, Xbox and PC as well. Kind of a little bit of what they do and a little bit of how to install them as well. So if you've already used these files before, in the description below this video you'll see a link to my GitHub and you'll see a link to my Mega. And both of those you can download all the files on GitHub. You click on the code button, download zip, extract it on your local PC, have a good read of the README, and that has the full instructions on how to do it. Before we dive in though, let me just tell you what's in them if you're not sure, if you're new to this sort of thing. So with my survival files, what I wanted to do was create an experience on your DayZ CHERNARUS server that would extend that first survival bit. For me, one of the most enjoyable parts of DayZ is when you first spawn in, and you're looking for the basics. So you're looking for a knife, some food, some drink, a jacket, maybe a bag, all those sort of things. Then you're thinking, right, okay, now I need to move inland now, or I need to go hunting or kill an animal or something like that. I really enjoy that first bit, and sometimes when you're fully kitted up, it's not quite as much fun. So the idea with these servers is that there's like half food and drink, there's a lot less weapons, there's half ammo, half loose ammo. Items when they spawn in are more likely to spawn in damaged, so that even if you do find that nice jacket or that nice bag, if you get attacked by the infected, that's going to get ruined a lot quicker, so you're going to have to find something else. Also, to tie in with that, one of the more annoying things about DayZ for me is the amount of infected zombies. I think there's too many. So I've also reduced the amount of zombies that spawn in. So you kind of have maybe this is a little bit like CHERNARUS' sort of a few years after the vanilla game is. If you find a truck battery or a car battery, it should be flat. The fuel cans should be empty when you find them. If you find a map, and there's not many of them, it's only the 3D type map. You know, the one that looks like a proper map when you open it. It's not the one that you can zoom around and look at. Now, it should happen, but it's quite rare and doesn't happen very often. Some animals should spawn in urban areas as well. So that should give you a slightly different experience. Fewer fruit spawns, less can openers, less knives, less matches, less lighters, less whetstones, less leather repair kits, less sewing kits, less flashlights, less GPS, less compasses, less of everything. And less dynamic gas artillery strikes, more bear events. So it'll give you all those things, plus the other thing it does is that in the CFG gameplay.json file, what that does is reduces the temperature by an average of 5 degrees every month, so it's colder. So it's not like freezing. You don't have to sort of have a fire going every day like you would all the time in the Malsk, but it's enough to mean that it is important that you find good clothing and keep it maintained, and you do find maybe those antibiotics, so that when you do get ill, you can get better. So that's all in the README, so you can have a good read of that. If you're new to how to install these, they're really easy to do. And what I'll do is I'll show you on a console server first, so a Nitrado one. So for example, my 1S is my survival server. So you go into the web interface for that. Now remember, these are 1.24 files, so only install them when your server clicks over to 1.24. It might be there already, depends on what time you're doing the video. I tend to record these videos about a week before the update goes live and release them a little bit earlier as well, but that must say version 1.24. And then what you'll want to do is you'll want to go into the settings, and you need to give these files a base setting. So you want to reduce the mission XMLs to default. Now remember, when you do this, so you tick that, you save, you restart the server, and then you tick it, and then you save again. When you do that, that will then force your server to have the latest 1.24 vanilla files. However, if you've got any modded files, that's it, they're done and they're gone. If you've got a modded types.xml or events.xml, they're gone. Now, as soon as you've done that, you just go into your file browser, and then go into the missions, go into CHERNARUS Plus, because these are CHERNARUS files. And then if we have a look at the files that you get, so you're going to get a CFG gameplay.json. So you just upload that to the main mission folder on top of these existing ones. Then you can go into the env directory, and this is where you would upload all of the territories files for the zombies, roe deer, wolf, red, wild boar, bear. You'd upload those there over the top of the existing ones, and then you go back to the base mission folder, and then you go into the db directory, and this is where you would then upload the types, the events, the globals, and the messages, and upload those to there. Restart your server, and then those changes will take effect. So nice and easy on console. A little bit trickier on PC, because on PC, even on the Nitrado servers, you don't have that reset XML option. So when 1.24 goes live on your DayZ PC server, whether that's run by Nitrado or by another service provider, you're going to have to put the vanilla files on. Now, if you want to get the vanilla files in advance, one of the best ways to do it is in your Steam library. If you click on Games and Tools, and just click on DayZ Experimental Server and install that, but don't run it. Then if you go into the folder where your DayZ is installed, so C, Program Files, x86, Steam Apps, Common is normally where it is, you'll have DayZ Server Experimental. And if you go into there and you go into the missions, you'll then have CHERNARUS and Livonia 1.24 experimental files. However, at the time of recording this video, the experimental files have already had at least one update, so these are probably very similar to what the vanilla files are going to be. So once you've got these on your computer, you can then upload those to your server when 1.24 goes live first, so you've got the vanilla files, and then after you've done that, at that point you can then upload my survival files on top of the existing ones and then restart the server. But generally, if you're on a PC server, you probably know what you're doing anyway. So there we go. So you'll find the links to my GitHub and my Mega down below, just in case one or the other doesn't work. And have fun, and have fun surviving. And if you've got any questions or comments, please put them down below. Also, if you use these files, please let me know as well, because it's great to know people have fun with them. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hope you found that video useful. If you have, hit like. Want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And I'll see you again soon.